Hey guys, welcome back to Surreal Beauty. I'm back with another short clip. Just wanted to share a quick message. Again, when I send out these messages, when I speak about, the work that it takes and the work that's required to be our best selves and everything that involves being our better selves, better versions of selves, I am not exempt from these rules and laws and things like that. So I wanted to also just give out this message to just talk about the seriousness of us getting on our stuff, being on top of what we need to get taken care of every day. We need to be disciplined. We need to make sure the things that we need to do throughout the day so that we can get to our goal, we need to do those things, whatever those things can be. So I want to just get into it. Some of the things that I just jotted down that I felt like was super important. Overall health and fitness is definitely a must. I cannot stress enough how much of an impact taking care of your health is on your overall well-being, mentally, emotionally, and like psychologically, spiritually. Making sure you're giving your body the diet that it needs, the foods that it needs, the nutrients that it needs so that it maintains its homeostasis. Working out, exercising, those are all forms of self-care. Honestly, the way I feel after I work out, and any of you guys who do work out can definitely understand. And for those who don't, I am encouraging you to definitely, put that 30-minute slot, take that 30-minute slot in your schedule and do biking or walking or whatever it is that, you can get started with going. But after a workout session, my mind is like ready to take on the day and just take on the world. Even emotionally, I just feel like I'm just much more in control and at ease. I just love the fulfillment that it brings. And the more intense the workout, the more rewarding and at peace and balance I feel. So, this is a message not just for me, but for all of you guys. I'm encouraging you. I'm saying it because I feel like I need to be on top of myself too. And who am I to say, okay, you need to do this or you need to do that, and I'm not even doing it myself. So honestly, I am not exempt from any of all. I am not exempt for any of this. All the work that it takes to be great, I have to do the work too. So this is a message for me, guys. I need to stay on my stuff, like along with working out, because that's something that I've been incorporating back more intensely. It's something, working out is something that I don't really struggle with, but I kind of fall into like little hit like dips a little bit. Like I kind of shy away from it, or I'm not as intense about it. So I've been making it a point to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? With the basics of what I need to get done. Also with eating, nutrition, what I feed myself, what we feed ourselves is super important. Have you ever felt like when you eat not so great foods too many times or too many days in a row, so you don't feel like your best self, you feel sluggish, you feel yes, that. Also something that I do, I am a big snacker, especially if I can get my hands on some like little like crackers and things like that. I notice when I'm not as busy, I tend to snack more. It's like my biggest kryptonite. I love snacks. So that's a problem because I've noticed that it equates to me being bloated. And so I have to be more disciplined on like my diet, how many calories I'm intaking or consuming throughout the day, how much I'm just putting into my body. So being more health conscious, I think is super important. Moving forward, I think our overall livelihood, making sure we're taking care of our livelihood and ourselves. What do I mean by that? Making sure that we're securing the bag, bringing in multiple streams of income, especially after COVID. And after seeing how everything happened, it really brought to my attention the importance of having resources, funds, and all of that available for you and your family or whoever is in your community. Because if you don't have yourself together, and the world just kind of like crashes like that, we're screwed. So that was an eye opener for me. So as I'm saying this, I'm literally getting myself involved in the course where I'm learning financial literacy, taking it to the next level, taking my business to the next level so I can learn not only to start it, to build it, maintain it, to keep it, learning all that it takes to sustain it and keep it forever. So all of these things I feel like it's important for us to really be on top of, especially if you're younger or whatever. It doesn't matter how old you are, but get on it now. You're here. So as long as you're here living another day on earth, you have an opportunity to do any of this. And also, most importantly, I think like creating a savings. If you're into investing, maybe you don't know much about investment like myself, honestly, doing more reading and research. As I'm saying this, I'm speaking to myself. connecting with people in the community who knows about these things, learning. The World Wide Web is vast and grand. It's everything on there, anything and everything. So I just think these things are important. All along with our personal development, let's not forget to work on ourselves, cutting out those habits that are not the best for us and creating healthy habits that are good for us and they actually push us towards our goals. So, guys, we got to get on it. We have to be our best selves. The time is now. So, yes, guys, this was just a lovely, encouraging message for you guys and to also talk to myself. Let's stay disciplined. Let's stay on top of what we have to do. It's super important that we reach our goals. And until next time, see you guys.